Good morning, everyone. We got Brian Flegel checking in, Jeff Middle onto Craps, Joel Tooley Craps. Good morning, good morning, morning. Let's get some warm up in here. 3632. Okay, so 4-3. Place launched over to the left. Go again, 3632. Split apart, 6-2. 8. 3632. You're down off to the left a little bit, but we got a 268. 246, I mean. 246. Good morning, Uncle Hoku. 1214. 6 cross. We got a 156. 3135. 628. That one, the right one crossed over. 632. 23 degrees out. Wow, in Idaho. Good morning, Carlo. Welcome to Level Up. It's probably around 50 degrees here in Wisconsin. So, again, Joel, you got to move to Wisconsin. How many days in a row I've said that already? 6-1. Next weekend is a CS in Vegas. Next week until Wednesday. Awesome. 3632. I know Brian's been doing his warm-ups in the morning here. Right about the time that we go, he's going. Four, 1, 5. That should be your high today. Yeah, I think our high is gonna be in the low 50s also. Hopefully it's that this weekend when I'm sitting in a tree. So there's a bit pretty flipping cold again. Like I said last week when I was up there, got down to about 30 degrees. Then the sun came out, warmed me up for about an hour, and then it went away again. Ooh, high bounce, high energy. And that is a leaner 6-4. 2624. Mary's birthday was very non-productive. We made her supper last night. That was about it. Her kids are all here. Pretty low key because we both had to work. She worked during the day last night and today. And I worked last night, so I sleep during the day. And I get up and I see her for about 2-3 hours, if that. And then it's off to work for me. And she's gone by the time I get home in the morning. So 4142. Thank you for asking, Joel. I don't think Joel got a chance to meet Mary though when we were in Vegas. I don't think she was with me either time that I met with you. We met at the Durango and then we met at was it Hollywood? I think it was. Let's get into Crapsee here. Get Crapsee going. Long night last night. Oh, you did. Okay. You did meet her. Okay. That's right. That's right. You were on that table that we did that. And I was whispering to her all the bets that she needed to do. And then the stick man was just looking at me. He wasn't even looking at her, but I'm like, gotta look at her, man. She needs to learn this stuff. So I remember that now. Thank you. We had 6 and 8 up. I think we had $90 on the 8 a day, and she was pretty shocked that I had that much money, or I had her put that much money on the table. At least on one number, 3632. And here I'm hollering at her when she does a $5 spin on a slot machine. Which she does quite regularly. 5-6 mid-bow yo. Wow, that's actually a yo chef. Let's do one more throw and then we'll get the show started here. Just not getting any consistency here with the action of the dice, but the results are going no consistent, I guess. 4-6-10. And let's get the show started here. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is going to be episode 451 of the Level Up program and day 161 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue-collar craps style of play. On YouTube, we got Brian Flegel checking in #1, followed up by Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps. We got Joel 208 Craps, Uncle Hoku, Carlo, who is new to the channel. At least this is the first time I think I've seen your name. So welcome to Level Up with CMJ here. And we got Coach Joe checking in as well. We have 14 people watching right now. We have 8 people in Crapsee ready to go. So if you're playing along with Crapsee, make sure that you hit that live tab and then to bring over to the table that we are using today. We're coming in today after a nice win yesterday, but we have a bankroll today of $6,969. Our win goal is going to be $696, so 10%. So if you hit your win goal, make sure you put in a chat that you hit goal. If I was in a real casino, my stop loss would be at $1,044. We, like I said, had a win yesterday, so we're coming in with 52 wins and 18 losses. So record's been pretty decent here. Hopefully we will continue on winning our sessions again. But anyhow, let's go all bets set. We're not going to do any line bets yet. And we're going to go with level 6 of the CMJ plan. If you are wondering what the level 6 is, if you click in the description below, there should be a link to a Google sheet, and that'll bring you over to the different levels and how I play those. So we'll go all bets set here, dice out. Looking for a point shooter number 1. Dice did split apart, and we got a 369. That is the triple D in the Dice Doctor Dan. So let's mark at that point of 9. Both dice are back up tight against the back wall there, but they did split apart, so I don't want to see that. That means that they were super tight when they landed. 3632 is the dice set. 369 was the result. So let's mark that 9. And it is my normal 1 dice off access. We're going to do 480 across now. So that's going to be 75 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 90 in that 6 and 8. And our new dice set is going to be 2326. That's an upside down 2V on top. So we got 2326. And we'll call it all bets set here. Dice out. Now when both dice went down really super nice, they came off the wall together. And we got a 6, 4, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. So that's going to be hit number 1 here with a 2, 3, 2, 6 dice set. And we had a 6, 4, 10 results. So we're going to try to do the 4, 10 flip here. So that's $146 brought back to rack. So it's a $4 vig on that. So we're going to drop in 150, and we'll put that right on that 10 and see if we can get that to hit right away. So we're going to make it look like 2 1/4. It's the first time doing it at this level. So hopefully it works out for us, but we'll find out here in just a second. We're going to go 2, 6, 2, 4 for our dice set. 2, 6, 2, 4. Good morning, wattage. And we'll call this all bets set here. Dice out. And we got a 3, 2, 5. That is the Justice 5. So that's going to be hit number 2 for us. And again, that was using that 2, 6, 2, 4 dice set with a 3, 2, 5 result. Again, 1 dice off axis there. And we're going to go to 125 on the 5 and 125 on that 9. Again, we're going to try to get a pressed up number to hit a second time here. And we're going to go 1, 3, 1, 2 with our dice set. It is a cousin 2 variety. 1, 3, 1, 2. And all bets set. Now, if I was smart, I would have brought the bets down because we have 251 brought back to the rack with those 2 hits. And we're going back up with 256. But let's see if we can get a third hit here before we do that. That's probably going to be a kiss of death by saying that, but we'll try it. Dice out. It was not a kiss of death, but we got the OMC Craps. Oops, that was a 6-6. OMC Craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. So I apologize that stick did roll it over, but that was there we go. 6, 6, 12. And I was using that 1, 3, 1, 2 dice set. So it's gonna be one of the bookends. And that means we'll start over with that 3632 dice set. I hate that when the dice roll over when I grab it with the stick there. But anyhow, that was no help for us, so we're going to call all bets set right away. Good morning, Jerry Mitchell. I've not seen you here for a few days, my friend. Welcome back. And dice out. Ooh, a little bit hard going in the back wall, and 527. So we did not get out of that shooter. That is the Bruce. And he says, do not become shark bait. So again, that was, I think that was a 3-6. Yeah, 3-6-3-2 dice set with a 5-2-7 result. So this time we did not get out of the shooter, so I have a little bit of catching up to do. But like I had said 2 rolls ago, if I was smart, I would have got out of that shooter, and I would have only been down like $5 or $6 into the shooter. So that was probably an uneducated decision of what I did there. So anyhow, we're gonna go back 3-6-3-2. And let's call this all bet set. It's gonna be shooter number 2. Dice out. A little bit hard into the back wall. We got a 4-2-6, and that is going to be the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So let's mark that point of 6. Again, that is using a 3-6-3-2 dice set. 4-2-6 results. It's a single pitch of the dice. We'll go the 6-4-6-2 dice set next. 6-4-6-2, cross 6 on top. We're going to go 480 across on our bets. 75 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10, 90, and that's 6 and 8. So you took a trip to the Tampa casino and won $3,600 in half an hour. Wow. And walked away. That's a smart thing to do. Start with an $800 bankroll. Very cool, Jerry. Thanks for sharing it. Good morning, Justin. Yeah, we'll call it all bet set here. Dice out. 6-4-6-2. And another 4-6-10. And that is Will's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. So we hit a 10 on that first shooter. We got a 10 on this one here. And that was using a 6-4-6-2 dice set. So it's gonna be a single pitch of the dice. Again, we're gonna go make that 10 look like 2 1/4. Let's see if we can get that to flip. So let's go 5-2-5-6 for our dice set. 5-2-5-6. And all bet set. Let's see if we get a primary on top here. That'd be the old big bushel. If we could do that, that would be a pretty cool hit. And dice out. And we did not get the old bay bushel, but we did get the double degen. So 3-3 hard 6. And that was using a 5-2-5-6 dice set. So 5-2-5-6 with a 3-3 hard 6 result. So that'll be hit number 2. So again, this is where I got to play smart. And that was a winner 6, by the way. So this is where I got to play smart now. So we're going to take our bets down. We're going to go 160 across, and then add another 96 across to it. So that makes it 256 across. We'll turn our bets up and off. And we're going to look for a new point here. So let's go back 3632. This is what I should have did on the first shooter. So 900 miles round trip from Georgia. Wow. I'm sure I'm going to be doing a long trip here coming up also on Monday. They should be deciding on who's going to win that craps table that I made. So this could be a fun road trip coming up in the next couple weeks to deliver that table. Base out. And we got all see craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. That's gonna be a pass line loser. Come out, loser. So yeah, I'm kind of interested to see where that table is gonna go. What do we have last roll? We had the one before that. We had what was our result? We had a 10 or 6. Okay, then we have 3-3. So we wanted 3-6-3-2 dice set here. And we have 6-6-12 result. So we're still looking for a point here. Go back again, 3-6-3-2. So Jerry's asking if the table in the raffle or bid. It's a raffle. So you buy tickets and then they'll draw one person from those tickets. And I think it's raised close to $1,000 so far. I was hoping for a little bit more than that though. I have about $1,000 of materials into the build plus over 150 hours spent building it. So I mean the table has a value of about $5,000. Days out. And we got a 6-5 mid-mo yo, and that is Shiro coming to us from above. So that's gonna be a pass line winner. Come out natural this time. 3-6-3-2 is the dice set. We have a 6-5-11 result. So we're still looking for a point here. If Jen's playing along, I'm sorry for these rolls that we're having here for you, because I know the DP does not like these rolls that are coming out here. 4-6-4-5 is our new dice set. 4-6-4-5. And we'll call that all bet set. Thanks for answering, Jeff, on that. Yep, Monday, November 11th, which is Veterans Day, which is the significance of why they chose that day. And John should have some pretty exciting news on that day as far as totals that we've raised thus far. So dice out. And there we go. We get another 3-3 hard 6, the double degen. So let's mark that point of 6. I think that's what we were on last time. So we're back on that 6. And again, that was using a 4-6-4-5 dice set. The 3-3 hard 6 result. So we are $5 short of being out of this shooter. So we're going to start doing our presses. The puck will be turned back on. We're at 256 across. And to get to 256 across, remember that's 160 across plus 96 across. So we got 3-6-3-2 for our dice set. And we'll go all bets set here. I'm sure you'll see who wins. I don't know how John's going to do that. I'm thinking he's going to do the drawing on his show on Monday, but I'm not exactly sure. It's a great question to ask him if he has a show today, how he's going to do that. And I think he might be doing a bingo session or at least a Crapsee session this weekend so we can raise a little bit more money as well for the Crafts for the Cure. Peace out. He was trying to set it up with the Casino Quest people. You know, we got a 5-6. That is the Yo Chef. Again, that was using that 3632 dice set with a 5-6 result. My memory's terrible. 3632. Yep. And we get a 5-6 result. So this could be no help for us. At least for me on my bets. So my roll qualities are not the greatest right now. Need to get the quality up a little bit, get some of these box numbers hitting again. 3536 is gonna be our new dice set. 3536. And we'll call that all bets set. 18 people playing along here. We got 16 people watching. It's a slow day. But it is also Thursday, towards the end of the week here. Tomorrow will be the last day for the week. Dice are not comfortable. We'll regrip them. Still comfortable. There we go. Wow. Unfreaking real. 6-1. Ouch. So that is going to be puck off. That's going to be 2 shooters in a row where I lost money on that one. This one only lost $5 though, so that's not too bad. So we have 3-5-3-6 dice set. And we got a 6-1-7 result. So Dice Dr. Dan asked me a question yesterday, and it seems to be real. Seems like every other day I have monster rolls. The opposite days I have crappy rolls. So that's a 5 and an 8. Pretty much average rolls there. Let's switch over once. 3, 2, 3, 6. We'll go to cousin 1 sets here and see if that makes a little bit of a difference. Good morning, Kevin Scott. Let's go. So Jeff thinks it's gonna be live. Okay. I think so as well, but I'm not entirely sure. But we'll go 3, 2, 3, 6 for our dice set, cousin 1 variety. And we will call it all bets set. Dice out. That one rolled down pretty nice. You have again that 369. That is a triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. So using a 3-2, 3-6 dice set. And we got, did I enter that in right? Yes, I did. Okay. We have a 369 result, so it's marked a point of 9. It's gonna be a single pitch of the dice. And we're going cousin 1 now. So we're gonna go 5, 3, 5, 6. 5, 3, 5, 6. And again, we're gonna go 480 across. This we gotta get out of the shooter somehow. One of these times. 20 people playing along now, and we go all bets set. Again, 5, 3, 5, 6. Dice out. Ooh, this dice put apart on me. We got lucky. We got an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. And that was using a 5, 3, 5, 6. That was a terrible throw on my behalf. The front of the dice split apart as they were releasing from my fingers. So ace deuce. That is no help for us. So we'll go 3, 1, 3, 2. Still cousin 1 variety. And we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. And there we go. We got the Old Bay Busho, the 5-5 hard 10. That back one is up tight nicely. So if we can get them to land like that every single time, that'd be perfect. 3-1-3-2 with a 5-5 hard 10 result. Okay, let's do this again. Let's try this one more time. Let's do the 4-10 flip again. We'll make that 10 look like 2 1/4. If we can get that to hit, it'll be a nice recovery for us as well. 3-2, 3-6. And let's call it all bet set. Nice out. Have a great day, Jeff. Thank you for stopping in, my friend. And here we go. We almost got it, but this is a 5-4 hard 9, the Big Daddy Mac. That's using a 3-1-3-2 dice set. And we got a 5-4 hard 9. So almost got that 10. But again, that's going to be enough to bring us down. We'll be into the shooter for only $5. So let's see if we can get some money brought back this time now. A little bit of profit, if you will. But that was 4 rolls, and we're out of the shooter pretty much. And we're going to go 1-5-1-4. Where did I set? 1-5-1-4. Let's bring, oh, that was a winner 5, by the way. So, our winner 9, I'm sorry, winner 9. So let's bring our bets down. Let's go 256 across. We'll call it up and off. And let's look for a new point here on shooter number 3. All bet set. 1-5-1-4, cross 6s on the bottom. And now we got the hard 8, the square pair. So let's mark that point of 8 using a 1-5-1-4 dice set. And that'll bring us back to our base dice set, 3-2-3-6. And all of our bets are turned back on again. So the first hit here, since we regressed, first hit will be a sister press. And then the second hit on those numbers will be a trend bet upwards, just the number hits. So we'll go all back set here. And they out. Again, those dice split apart when they left my fingers. We got lucky. Oh my God, did we get lucky? We got a 6-4-10. Waylon's best friend on it end. Sorry, Glenn. So that was using the 1-5-1-4 dice set. And we got a 6-4-10. And that's going to allow us to go to, let's go $50 on the 10, go $50 on that 4. Now we can just start pressing up from there if we start hitting things. So there'll be kind of a little bit of a profit brought back. 329 so far, brought back 276 on the table. And let's go 5-6-5-4 for a dice set, 2V in the bottom. 5-6-5-4. Good morning, Mike, and dice out. Now, left one did not get all the way down, but that's all right because we got the 3-2-5, the Justice 5. So we're finally starting to get a little bit of some hits coming here. 5-6-5-4 was the dice set. And we got 3-2-5 result. So we're going to pressure up that 5 and the 9 this time. So we have 4 numbers pressed up already. We're going to go to $60 on each. And that's going to be 385 brought back, 316 on the table. 6362 is our dice set. 6362. Good morning, Jen. And dice out. If you just joined us, Jen, you would be happy because I had another one of those come out sequences that you don't like on shooter number 2 there. Dice out. And we have a 628. That is the Duracell 8. Go support free live content and give that thumbs up where deserved. It'd be greatly appreciated. 6362 is our dice set, so single pitch of the dice. 628 results. So now we're going to be able to have all of our numbers pressed up, and that was a winner 8. So that is the second number that we've hit the point on. So let's go to $60 on the 6 and $60 on that 8 as well, and we'll call all of our bets up and off while we look for a new point. Let's see what our new dice set's going to be. We're going to go with the 4642, 3V in the bottom. 4642. And all bets set. Dice out. Again, those damn dice split on me. I don't know why that is. And Jen, I'm sorry that you came in when you did, but we're gonna go with 437. That is a pass line winner. Come out natural. 4-3, not a 3-4. It's a 4-3. So 4-6-4-2 dice set. And I'm having a hard time today with my the dice are split apart as they're coming out of my fingers, which means that I'm pushing with that thumb too much. I should be pushing it all, but it is pushing. So we got to mind that. It was no hindrance for me because I didn't have any line bets here. Yes. I've been sniping her all morning long. Yeah, I have been. I'm either getting the points or getting come out to 7s or 11s. So make sure you cover yourself there, Jen. So we'll go 3-2-3-6 base out. And we got a 2-4-6. That is a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So let's mark that point of 6 using a 4-6-4-2 dice set. 2-4-6, and that's going to allow us to turn that puck back on, and we'll start continue pressing up our numbers. So if I took everything down, I'd be at 69.26. So I would be down $43 for the day. But if I lost everything, I would be down roughly about $400. So let's see if we get some of that money back here. And we're going to go with a 6-2-6-4 dice set. Cross 6 is on top. 6-2-6-4. And all bets set. And we got a 3-2-5, the Justice 5. So that is going to be another hit, nice hit here for us. 6-2-6-4 is a dice set. 6-2-6-4. The 6-2-6-4? Yes. And we got 3-2-5 results. My memory is terrible today. Tells you that it was a long night for me at work last night. So we're gonna go to $90 on that, on that 525 brought back to the rack. We have 370 on a table. If I took everything off, I would be in profit now finally for the day. If we lose, we still will be trying to catch up here. We'll go all bets set here. 6362 is our dice set. 6362. Cross six is on top. Dice out. And we got OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. So we've thrown quite a few of those today already. Wow. What is that? This will be the third time we've thrown it today. 6362. So that's gonna be a primary on top on both dice. And we're going to go again. 3236. Back to our cousin one base set. That was no help for me, but if you're playing ATS as a bookend that we hit. And we'll call it all bet set. The left one jumped up and over, and we got the 358. That would be the grape ape. So that was using a 3236 dice set. And we got a 358 result. So we're going to go to $90 on that 8. Come on, Joe, hit the right button. And let's go with 1315 dice set. 1315. And Wattage says he hit his goal. His goal, not my goal. Too scared to keep playing today. You are very welcome there, Wattage. How about that? That's out. You were very wise, my friend. Very, very, very wise. We got a 527 Bruce. That is not shh. So do not become shark bait. So 1315 was that dice set. And both of the dice landed, they kind of rolled to the left just slightly on that as energy dissipated. We did do a little bit of recovery on this shooter. We got back $195 that we had lost earlier, so we're still down about $200 for the day. We're at 6680. So that puts us almost, yeah, like 280 down, 280 bucks or somewhere around there. So this next shooter will hopefully get us back into that profit zone and get us closer to our goal, hopefully. We're going to stick with the 3-2-3-6 dice set. That was a nice roll there. We're going to stick with the cousin one variety. And let's go all bet set here. Looking for a new point. This is shooter number 4. Good morning, Dan. We threw a couple triple Ds today already. Dice out. Stay cross on us. And sorry, Jen. We've got a 257, and that is a pass line winner come out natural. And that is the Bruce. So that's using a 3-2-3-6. Let's switch back to that cousin 2 right away. That's too many 7s in a row here. Too close together. So we're going to switch over to the cousin 2 set. 3-6-3-2. Let's see if we can extend the roll here to get a longer roll than what we have been having. Jen, good Lord. I am so sorry, Jen. Look, all bets set here. Face off. And we got a 156, the KitchenAid mixer. So let's mark that point of 6. That time we did use a cousin 2 set, so it's a 3632. The 156 result. We are going 480 across here. And that's going to be the quarter level 3 times over. 75 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 90, and that's 6 and 8. And we're going cousin 2 sets now. So we got 3, 1, 3, 5. And dice out. 2, 4, 6. The Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So that is going to be a Buckeye buckshot, I believe. 3, 1, 3, 5 was a dice set. And we have a 2, 4, 6 results. It is a Buckeye buckshot. Point made immediately. Sorry, John. Oh my God. It's like a gen magnet here. A gen magnet. 1, 2, 1, 4 is a dice set. 2, 1, 4. And we're going to pressure the 6 and 8 up to 138 each. And we'll turn those bets off while we look for a new point. That's an up and off here. And all bets set. Jen must think that I don't like her. I do, Jen. 1, 2, 1, 4. And we have an ace deuce. There you go, Jen. We'll give you one. Ace deuce Alfredo sauce on a come out. So it's a pass line loser. And again, that was using a 1, 2, 1, 4 dice set with an ace deuce result. Still looking for a point here. Box numbers are still turned off. Or 1, 4, 2. And all but set. 22 people playing along here. We have got 24 people watching, only 10 likes. Seriously, everyone, get your thumbs up in the air. Click that button, please. Days out. Three, 6, 9. And that's going to be the triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. So we're going to mark that point of 9. And it's using a 4, 1, 4, 2 dice set. 3, 6, 9 result. You gave up on the line. Oh my God. I don't blame you, Jen. Not at all. 2, 3, 2, 6. Do a DC bet on me. 2, 3, 2, 6. I am a firm believer in DC bets, not DP bets. That is me. Days out. Good morning, Ashish. We threw a 5, 6 earlier on. The Yo Chef. Days out. Dice split apart again. Oh, we got lucky. We got lucky. Sorry, John. We got a 639 this time. That's a soft frank, the easy 9. Get out of the corner there. There we go. 639. That is another point made there. So 2326 is the dice set. And we have a 639 result. That's another Buckeye buckshot there. So 2 Buckeye buckshots in a row. Jen, sorry. But anyhow, we got 210 brought back. Let's go. Oh man, this puts me in a pickle here because I'm down like $300. Let's go to 1 1/4 on the 5 and 9. And we'll do that as a press up. We'll try to get one of those press up numbers a hit. So next box number will get us out of the shooter. And I know I said it. 5653. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got a 314. That is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So let's mark that point of 4 using a 5653 dice set. 314 result. Five, 3, 5, 1 as our dice set. 5, 3, 5, 1. And we'll go dice out. I am having the damnedest time gripping those dice today properly. There we go. And we have another 213 Ace Deuce Alfredo sauce. And I was using a 5351 die set with a 213 result. And let's see, that's no help obviously for our bets there. So that's going to bring us to a 3231 die set. 3231. I am not taking Mary to the casino to celebrate her birthday, Dan, but she's actually making a trip down to Iowa this weekend, I think. And I'm going to be staying up here in Manitowoc, sitting in a tree all weekend. Good morning, Mad Hatter. So I'll be sitting in a tree while she's down in Iowa. She figures since I'll be hunting most of the weekend, she's going to go on a little trip. We'll take the kiddos down to see her parents. 3231. Well, that was kind of a weird landing. The left one landed almost on top of the right one, but we got a 5-5 hard 10, the Old Bay bushel. This is our second Old Bay bushel for the day. And we have a 3-2-3-1 dice up. Let's give you, I believe, 1 dice off axis there. And we are going to be able to get out of the shooter finally. So we're going to bring our bets down. We'll go. If I did not put any money up now because I took everything down, I would be up finally. And we would be in profit, what, 31 $67. So let's do this one. So let's go 66 inside. So that way we are caught up on our bets, and we're just going to start half pressing and then start spreading across from there. So that is the smart thing to do here. She's just asking if the tree is big enough for me to hide in. It is. I actually have a deer stand. That's a double wide deer stand for my big butt. And I'm up about 15 feet up in the air, and the tree is big enough. The tree's almost as wide as I am, so it's a big tree. You're funny. Oh, that's sad. She told me to climb a tree. No, she told me to jump in a lake, but it's skin too cold to do that, Dan. 3632. They sold. You guys are hilarious. They cross on us. We got a yo chef 5-6. Yo chef. And that's using a 3-2-3-1. They set a 5-6 yo. So again, no help for me, but that gets us one step closer towards the ATS if you are playing that. All we need is the 8 and the 12 for the tall. We need the 2 and the 5 for the small. 3-5-3-6 for our dice set. 3-5-3-6. Call that all but set. Dan and Sheesh, you guys are funny. You know, that's one thing I've never done, Matt Harrah. I've never done a polar bear jump. I've been to several of the events, but I've chickened out every single time. Those people are crazy. And if everybody know what a polar bear jump is? If you don't put in a chat, I will tell you what it is. They have them every year here, though. We have a 3-2-5, the Justice 5. So that is going to be a nice hit here for us. We'll be able to start pressing up a little bit. And that is using the 3-5-3-6 dice set. Reach your 5 result. So let's sister press this on our first hit here. So we're going to go to 25 on 5, 25 on that 9, get it up to the quarter level right away. Justin knows what it is, and he refuses to join it as well. Smart man. There's no way in hell I'll be doing that. Hell, it's hard enough jumping in Lake Michigan in summer. It's cold enough for me. I don't need to get the other stuff. So does everybody know what the polar bear jump is? So we are at a 1-3-1-2 dice set. Dice out. Cousin 2 sets yet. And we have another Yo Chef 5-6-11. Wow. 1-3-1-2 dice set with a 5-6 result. We are definitely throwing outside numbers today. That is not my norm. Normally I'm on that inside hitting. We're definitely on the outside. We need the 2 in order to hit that small. 3-5-3-6. Dan wants to know if lake water is warmer than the outside air. It is in the winter, but I still am not going to do it. I'm sorry. It's that shock of coming back out. I think that's going to be it could be the bad thing. But Justin can't bring himself to swim in Minnesota. Too cold year round, he goes. Try jumping in Lake Michigan, my friend. That will give you definition of too cold year round. We're gonna go 3-5-3-6 for a dice set. 3-5-3-6. Dice out. Causes shrinkage. How's that? Dice they cross on us, and we have a 3-3 hard 6, the double degen. So that is going to be another hit for us here. So what was our dice set? Our dice set was 3-5-3-6. 3-3 hard 6 result. And we're going to drop in $3 here to get those both up to $30. And we're at 110 inside right now. With 398 brought back to the rack. So if we lost everything, we'd be at 69.68, which puts us $1 on her starting bankroll. Oh man, I gotta be turning a profit here. So we're gonna bring that 6 and 8 down to 24. So that way we are gonna be in profit no matter what here. So Justin's laughing at me here. So now 3, 6, 3, 2. And all bet set. It's up. 25 people still playing along. We got 30 people watching, 15 likes. So only half of you guys are liking this content. It's up. And we have another 5-3-8. That is the grape ape using a 3-6-3-2 dice set. And a 5-3-8 result. So this time we are going to bring them both up to $30. Now that we are in profit, no matter what here. We're just going to press up 1 unit each on those. So now we're back to that 110 across our inside bet level. 426 brought back to the rack. Yeah, we have 1-5-1-3 dice set. 5-1-3. And all bet set. There's no cold trinket, says Mad Hatter. Too funny. We got 1-5-1-3. At least that's the excuse we use, is that it's cold trinkets, right? And we have another 8. Wow, we are pounding these 8s. We have another grape ape. 3-5-8. So that is the number that you want to start pressing up here a little bit. 1-5-1-3 is our dice set. And a 3-5-8 result. So we're going to go to $42 on that 8. Increase of 2 units. And let's go 6-3-6-5. Don't give the secret away, says Justin. Too funny. All bet set. Yes. Hit the hook. We got lucky, and we got a 1-5 KitchenAid mixer. We got lucky on that. The left one popped out pretty fast. That was using a 6-3-6-5 dice set. That's going to be a single pitch of the dice, I believe. 1-5-6 result. Yes, it was a single pitch. And that's going to allow us to go to $42 on that 6 as well. Let's increase to 2 units. So if I took everything out, it would be a 71.76 for the day. So we're definitely in profit, but we're not anywhere near our goal. That first shooter really took a toll on us, and we've been kind of playing catch up since then. 3-1-3-5. It's our new day set. And we'll go all bet set here. It's out. and we have another 8. Wow. This is the 268, the Duracell 8. Go support free live craps. Guys, give me that thumbs up. Come on, you guys can do it. 3135 by set. 268 result. So we're going to go to $60 on that 8 now. Increase of 3 units. 545 brought back to the rack. 152 on the table. 4246 is the new dice set. 3V in the bottom. Good morning, Alfredo. And we'll call it all bets set here. Dice out. Short on the landing zone. We got a 549. It was a 5-1 and it rolled right at the last second there. So we got the 549, the hard 9, the Big Daddy Mac. And that was using a 4246 dice set. Yeah, I was at a 5-1 and then it just rolled right at the last second there. So we got a 5-4 hard 9. So we're going to make that 9 look like $35, and we'll make that 5 look like $35. So that way we're pressed up on both of those. And we'll go with a 6564 dice set. 6564. Matt Hatter's asking if I'm standing up straight or leaning in. I lean in. I actually rest my stomach / lower chest area on the rail itself. So when I'm at the real table here, and I'll turn this a little bit here so you guys can, oh, wrong one I'm turning. Let's see if I can, no, I'm not gonna be able to do it. We'll try that a little bit here. So you're gonna catch a little bit of the camera there, but yeah, you can't really see it at all. Let's do this one. It's just for one roll here, guys, so you can see me. What I do is I pull my arm, and my arm's in tight to the side wall here. And I'm actually leaning over the rail. Remember, my table that I have at home here is about 3-4 inches taller than most of the casino tables that I play at. But the base of the table is the same height. When I built the walls, I built them a little bit too high, but I'm actually using my elbow to pull myself in, and then I rest my elbow, my right elbow, up against the edge of the table, and I do that no matter which table I'm using, so that way it gets me in a good position to throw, in a consistent position to throw every single time. So hopefully that makes sense. So hopefully that answers your question as well. 6564. And hopefully this is more spin and less chin here. We need the bookends in order to get the ATS here. Dice out. We got a 156, so we got lucky. The dice did hit the back wall and immediately stopped. So we have a KitchenAid mixer using a 6564 dice set. So we definitely had to spin there. And we're going to go to $60 on that 6. Increase of 3 units. We're going to go 3135 for our new dice set. 3135. And all bet set. So Joel's to the cage. He's up $873. That's awesome. Peace out. You're very welcome, my friend. And we got a 1, 4, 5. And that is going to be the truck and camper. So this is finally starting to hit these inside numbers consistently. 3, 1, 3, 5 was our dice set. For the longest time there, we were hitting mostly outside numbers, but we finally got it to come in. And I finally got into that rhythm with the release in my thumb, because remember earlier on I was saying about how the dice were splitting, and I was trying to release that thumb a little bit more, and that I have done successfully here. So that was a 5. We're gonna make that 5 look like $60. 678 brought back direct 215 on the table. If I took everything down, we would still be about $300 shy of goal, $311 shy of goal. Again, that first shooter was kind of a little tax on us here. So we're trying to get back from there. 5154 is our dice set, 2V in the bottom. 5154. Yes. And we have a double degen. It is the 3-3 hard 6. So that is cool. And again, that was using a 5154 dice set. 3-3 hard 6. So that's going to allow us to go to, I believe, yep, $90 on that 6. So we're starting to get those numbers pressed up a little bit nicely here now. And good morning, Coffee Land. Thank you for the compliment there. 3632 is what we're going to stick with, our base 3V dice set here. 3632. All bet set. Dice up. And that is going to be our ouch there. We got the 3, 4, 7, ouch. So again, I was using our base dice set 3632 and 3, 4, 7, ouch. So let's go through our statistics. We'll get this in Crapsee first. We did make a profit today, so it's going to be considered a win. We did not hit goal like we wanted. We ended up with a 71.83 today. So that puts us up a little over $200 for the day. But let's look at our statistics here for the day for KPI. We had an SOR of 12.3 today, an SRR of 8.2, 2 come out 7s. We started off a little slow with a 5 and 8, but we finished off with a 14 and a 22. We finally got into that groove we're looking for. But look at those 6s. Holy mackerel. Those are like way off the chart there. Box numbers and inside numbers were expected. 4s and 10s are a little bit low. Come out 7s are low today. Horns are a little bit high. Fields are expected. Hardways are a little bit high as well. When we look at our black belt statistics, and this is through the end of yesterday, we have 7,334 throws on black belt. And we have an SOR at 9.77, an SRR at 6.61, and a BSR at 6.76. So what we got in the chat here? Jen says, nice roll. She hit the button even when I was killing me with those sniper shots. And that I was definitely doing. Good morning, Big Kahuna. You are very welcome there, my friend. But anyhow, guys, thanks for joining today. I will be back tomorrow for our Friday show. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.